What's going on, Feed the Beasters? JD here again with another episode of JD Plays Feed the Beast Infinity Evolved. And last time we had started work on this nice little beautiful nuclear reactor. Nuclear. But you know, nuclear. I've got everything made for it. I didn't do it on camera because I was having a lot of internet connection issues the other night. It kept destroying my recordings that I was trying to do. So what I've done is I've made 7 heat vents that I upgraded into, which are just this recipe. I upgraded those into reactor heat vents, which is just taking one of these, surrounded with copper. And I further upgraded them into overclocked heat vents, which is just this recipe. And then I made, I think it was something like 3 of these component heat vents, and 2 of these heat exchangers, which were then upgraded into component heat exchangers. So very simple stuff. I actually broke my reactor trying to pick it up because I'm a derp, and so I had to remake the reactor. And there's a recipe for that. These reactor chambers, which I'm probably going to end up making more of soon to increase the size of the reactor to a 6-chamber instead of a 1. But we're going to start it off with a 1-chamber because I've got a pretty stable recipe for that. So we're getting ready to set all that up. The problem is we still cannot make uranium fuel cells. Now, a few episodes back, I was able to make a bit of uranium. And I was able to make that uranium by making a uranium block. And I made that uranium block by pouring it out of the Tinker Smeltery. They've disabled that recipe in the latest update. And I'm trying to keep as updated as I can in terms of what T-Fox puts out. That way I'm playing the way he intends it for it to be played. So for example, today I updated to 2.1.3, which fixes some Britannia stuff, which someday I promise we'll start. Anyways, to get to this fuel rod, we need enriched uranium, and to get enriched uranium, we need tiny piles of uranium. And to get to tiny piles of uranium, this recipe does not work. It lies. Otherwise, we'd be good. We have got to finish the Thermal Centrifuge, which I've griped and pissed and moaned about not wanting to do. But we're doing it. Most of this stuff I've already made. I've made one of these before when we made the quarry. And I was in the process of making it in the last videos. I don't remember exactly where I got, but we're going to go ahead and finish that now. So we're going to... I need some freaking iron ore. Or not iron ore, iron ingots. That's what I need. And I am running around in a handy-dandy hazmat suit because I was handling uranium earlier. But because I'm not handling the uranium anymore, I'm taking this off because it annoys me. And I've been told multiple times tonight by my stream that I look like Kenny from South Park and A Christmas Story and screw you guys, I'm going home. Yeah, that was a terrible one. Anyways, this wrench is crap. Don't use it, by the way. I'm going to have to replace that by suggestion from Tog with a powered wrench. But we'll worry about that later. For now, let's go over to our handy-dandy wall of good stuff. And we need 2 of these. I can fly. I have chicken somewhere. I need to unload this bag so bad. Okay, let's stick these into here. And let's pull out 1 of these and 1 of these. Because we need 2 of those. We're going to stop. And I didn't even think to grab the rest of the iron ingots because I'm a derp. A derp, guys, I tell you. I'm a derp. 4 more iron ingots. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now last time we did end up getting some... Why is that not showing correctly? We must fix this. Some 25 million RF capacity vibrant capacitors. There's 3 of them here. There's 1, 2, and then 1 above it. I still have this 5 million. It's being powered off of this one. Works nice. Works good. Okay. So we have basically everything to make this thing. Here is our... Oh, I gotta go steal back my motor from my electric kinetic... whatever that thing is. So there's the motor. Then we needed an advanced machine casing. We have one of those right here. And all that is some refined iron plates, advanced alloy plates, some carbon plates, and a basic machine casing. So we've got those 2 things done. Now, we need to make the mining laser. It requires redstone, energy crystal, some more advanced alloys, an advanced circuit, and 1 iron turning blank. handle. You got to read the handle part. So I've made all of that. We have that here. I was just getting ready to finish this up, and I was like, you know, I should probably go ahead and start streaming or recording some of this for YouTube. So there you go, YouTube. You're now part of the show. And what did I screw up on? The circuit. I used my circuit, didn't I? I'm gonna have to make another freaking circuit. Okay, so let's make a circuit right quick. So we're gonna need to do this one. So we're gonna need to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of those. Iron plate, bam. Throw it in. Not there. Over there. Yep. That. Okay. And then that needs to be transferred over to this one. Now for this we need the intricates, the 4 redstone chipsets, and the basic capacitor. Intricates, I should have a couple left right here. Boop boop. Perfect. Okay. Redstone chipsets and octatics are over here. Where is my chicken? Chicken! Okay, so we need 4 of these. And 1, 2 of these. Need more signalum as usual. There we go. That should be everything we need to make magical pixie ponies that are circuits. No, not that. Yes, that. Yes, that. Yes, that. Boop. Okay. So there's the final piece of laser drill. Mining laser, whatever. Alright, so we got that made. So now, motor, beam, this, 2 of these, 2 of those. Not right now. I don't really have anything that I want them building, Tog. I need to find a way to put my stream chat into my YouTube recordings. I think there's a mod for that. There's our thermal centrifuge. Hurrah, it's done. Remember the obsidian turtle. Oh yeah, you wanted me to check out the turtle. So I think I mentioned this a while back. I rewrote my turtle. So my turtle will now mine as much obsidian as I put into here with redstone. Let's turn this off. Let it suck it up right quick. Okay, there we go. And it will actually tell us how much it's mined. So it ran out of redstone, it halted, it generated 210 redstone, 64, 64, 64, and 18. I think that may not be perfect, I don't know. But yeah, that's how it works now, Tog. So what it does now is it will pull redstone from down here, and it will mine as long as there's redstone inside of this chest, and it will place obsidian up here. So I have a really good mining turtle. It has an updated script. The link to the updated script is back in the original obsidian generator YouTube episode. So I have updated that script for anybody that wants it. Now, thermal centrifuge. I need to find a place on the wall to stick this bad mamma jamma. I'm thinking it's gonna go somewhere like here. Oh, check this out. Look, look, look. Where'd that go? Look, I got facades, facades, factory thingies that make things cool. Anyways, I think I showed that last time. But we're going to hook you up down here. And he's going to charge up with power. So we now have a thermal centrifuge. So I think we're going to use... It says that I can make these, and I know for... Anyways. Yeah, I knew there was one, Tog, but last time I looked into it, I don't think it worked. I'll have to look into it again so that I can let people Twitch chat with the YouTube recordings. Okay, we need to get to enriched uranium. I can't spell enriched. That's not how you spell it at all. Uranium. There we go. Enriched. We need to get tiny piles of dust. How are we going to get tiny piles of dust? Okay, so we need to put uranium crushed ore into the centrifuge. That's how we're going to get it. Now, I technically have every piece to do the full ore wash process now. So I think I can take crushed from a macerator, and then I can run that through an ore wash, which we have here. and then I can run that through the centrifuge, which we have here. So let's give that a go. We'll get some uranium here. We'll throw it in here. And I'm probably going to need my hazmat suit for this. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Because I have no idea at what level uranium begins to give you poison, but we're just not going to risk it. It's not worth the biscuit, you know? Alright, let's speed this bad boy up. Let's speed him up. Oh, okay, that's plenty. And while that's running right there, we'll start ore washing this. At least I think we will. How do you use this? You use this in an ore washing plant. Okay, yeah, I want to use this. There we go. It's beginning to wash. Cool. Now, I've never done it this way before, so this is kind of, you know, new and exciting to me. Welcome back, tons of fun, to the stream. Okay, so that gives me purified tiny piles of lead and stone. So all this is really adding to it, I guess, is giving me lead. Is that what I'm getting at here? I think so. Okay, so we've got a whole bunch of this stuff now. Let's throw all that in there. And what is the tiny piles of lead? I see. Okay, and that also gives me stone dust, which I can use for other stuff. I got you now. So I could create this whole little path using conduits to go from the macerator to the ore wash to the blah to the blah to the blah. Gotcha. Very cool, very cool. So from here we want to take this and put it into here, I'm assuming. And this thing is going to slowly heat up and ruin my life. That's just delicious. This thing is going to take forever. Can I have some more overclockers? Can you take more overclockers? Oh, you can. You can take a bunch. Look at him go. Okay, I'm liking that. Do we have any more? Just these. Okay, well, I really don't care what you do. I care what you do. Let's get 2 more on there. This thing takes forever. Alright, we'll check back up on that in a second. Now, while we're waiting on that, so I've kind of got some semblance of order to my warehouse, but we're going to be starting on applied energistics soon. Because, yeah, having all these caches is great. It looks cool. It's taking up so much space. I had to put an additional room up top just to handle all of the cache boxes I have. And if you didn't notice something, look, my lights are working. And yet, there's no switches. What is this witchcraft? And I can now control them from here. Boop. All the lights turn off. Yay. What that is I am making use of redstone conduit running along the lights and facades to hide them from you guys. So there we go. That's a good idea, Tog. You're full of good ideas tonight, buddy. We should empty our inventory, Tog says. I agree. We can drop that off. Don't need that chest with us right now. Lead plates can be put away. We can definitely put this away. Boop. I need to empty out this. Is what I need to empty out. These. Bam, and bam, and I'm probably going to want the conduits on me. I don't need these right now because I can't even use them. Oh, I've got a spot for that string right there. Bam. Go away, string. Go to your home. I don't know why I'm carrying torches around, but we'll drop those off for now. Tools. Do I need all these tools? This is about to break, so we'll just stick it on the wall for now. Oh, did it work? It's working! It's cooking! Okay, so once it gets to heat, it stays there and it pounds stuff out. But it slows... Okay, we gotta slow this thing down a bit. Looks like 5 is gonna be its max use. Okay. So I don't really care about getting these tiny piles of lead dust, so I think we're going to bypass that step and just go straight to this. So if there's not something in there for it to cook, it's going to start losing temperature. That's good to know as well. We want to keep this thing stocked up. So we got 25 uranium in there now, and we're getting busted out with tiny piles left and right. That's beautiful. We'll check back on that in a second. You can have these back, I guess. Even though you cannot handle the power. Here, let's see if we can hook this up. So I've got an MFE sitting in here. I'd have to take that off of it. And this MFE is being recharged by the power we already have, stockpiled and banked back up. And then it's outputting its own power into the machines appropriately. I ended up having to make a solid canning machine. And yeah. What do you mean give it a redstone signal to keep it charged, Tog? I'm not following. Boop. Okay, that should make... Oh, that's not it, is it? It's this one. Okay, so if we break you off... Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. If that's the case, then I can just do this. Wow, it's got 5,000 now. That's cool. Okay, ore wash is complete. I guess it's not going to hurt anything to pop that out and pop that in. Let the ore wash keep washing stuff. Why not get more resources? You know? Look at that. This sucker is going now. I'm washing it faster than it can get water put back in it from the aqueous accumulator. Let's slow it down just a tad. I don't want it to run out. Okay, that's perfect. Perfection. This thing takes a while to heat back up now. Okay, we'll check on that again in a minute. Anyways, what we were doing was unloading my inventories. Alright, what's in you? Nothing good. One of these has coal in it somewhere. For now, we'll just take these cash boxes over here and drop them down. Just to get them out of my bags. These can be put away. I think I have a bag that has those in them already. Yeah, right here. Bam and bam. Okay, we're just going to take everything that's in here right quick. Throw it into my inventory. Okay. Dirt can go away. You can go away. Cobble can go away. Now I've got 8 diamond nuggets somewhere. I should find those at some point and recombine them into a diamond. Considering... There they are. Haha! Victory! Make those back into a diamond. Those were used to demonstrate the 2 little things that I showed you guys last night. I never put them back together. I've been getting some... There's this! I've been looking for this. Yes. I've been getting a bunch of treasure chests, or treasure bags again from my mob farms. But my mob farms have been turned off again for a little bit now, so... I need to go turn them back on. I turned the one downstairs on, but I haven't turned the one in the nether back on. And I've got gold for days. Because of all the golden nuggets that are coming in from the nether, and all of the armor that I've been repairing, I'm up to like, yeah, a lot of gold. And I still have more gold to go move down here that I haven't moved yet. So we've got gold, a lot of it. We've got a lot of gold. And I'm getting chicken from the nether farm, so I keep cooking it in the redstone furnace and just grubbing it. It's good. Okay, so this is working again, it looks like. Or it should be. I'm not sure what's going on with it. Okay, it was out of space. So we've got 61 uranium. It makes a lot of uranium out of that stuff. Like a hell of a lot. 5 uranium out of each one of these purified crushed uranium ores? That is a crap ton. Okay. We're gonna... That's, yeah, right there. That's exactly what we're gonna do. Haha. I knew I needed these caches for something. I'm about to start stockpiling uranium in these bad boys. Then I ain't even got to touch it anymore. I can set up an automated system to make everything out of this. But that means I got to get rid of that, so that sucks. Oh, I know what I can do. We'll break this off, since it's, you know, a facade. Grab that. And somewhere, I have some redstone conduit. Like, right there. I can just put that in there. And run it across to here, maybe? Is it on? Okay, that's on. That's off. Okay, yeah, that's definitely on. Beautiful. So that means that I should be able to take the... Why is it... I wonder why it's on. What is that? Oh, it's on because I have that freaking... I'm like, yeah, it's on. Alright, it's working. Oh, it's on because I have that. Anyway, we're going to leave that. We're going to take that off. Because I just thought about some major issues that could cause. Now I got to go around to the back and see if I can get that one off. What's up, Mr. Ching Chong? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a great Friday evening. Because I am. It's great. Conduit connector. Fluid. Conduit. Energy. Conduit. Okay, I can't see the other one, so whatever. Let's put the facade back on. And I think... No, I can't do it from there. I was going to say, I think I can just put the redstone lever over there, but I can't. I can probably do it right here. There we go. Okay. How you doing, Orwash? You're doing good. Good. Keep smelting, buddy. You're not done. Not by no means are you done. Okay, so we need to take these tiny piles and merge them into 7 of those, and take those and just go ahead and cook it up for me. Chickens. Alright, so we got so much uranium, it's redonkulous. Insert, insert, and it is extracting tiny piles of dust, and that is extracting uranium. And we are winning the game, guys. We're winning the game now. And I think that this... Nope, it's not going to work having that right there, so I'm going to have to move that. Alright, so we're going to have to go like underneath, like you were saying. Oh, no, there's water underneath. I forgot about that. Underneath is not going to work. Well, okay. We can do it what I was originally thinking about doing. Nope, we can't. That's not going to work either. That's really weird. So I'm literally going to have to put a lever on it. Wow, this thing works too fast. Get back to work. It definitely does not need to be running all the time. It just needs to run right now. Macerator. Oh, I've still got all that. Jeebus. Did I mess up my... It's just not keeping up. Let's go faster. Alright. Spread those around. Anyways, we're gonna move on to doing some other stuff now. So with all that done, we'll go ahead and throw these in here to get cooked up. And what we need is we'll just take a whole stack of it, why not? Okay. We need tiny piles of uranium and big piles of uranium. And that's going to give us lovely piles of enriched uranium. There we go. Enriched uranium. Now with that, see, I didn't even need that solid. Irritation levels are rising, boys and girls. They are rising. Okay, so we're going to need 21 of these cans. So I've got 7 on me. So there's the rest we need. So come over here to the metal former. Set it to extruding, throw these plates in, and it's going to make for us some fancy schmancy. Boop. Fuel rods. And we're going to pull these out, throw those in, let it get back to heated up. Go, go, gadget fuel rods. Alright, we're going to throw those in with here, and this machine should start working. Bam. Fill them up. Fuel rods. Alright. So we are finally ready to get something going on with this nuclear reactor. And I am so happy, so excited about this. You don't even know. You don't even know. Bam. I need about 3 more of those. We'll do that in a little bit. Okay. I'm not sure about loading up a nuclear reactor in my base. Just saying. At the same time, you know, it would be kind of cool to do it. The blast radius on one of these things is massive, and I mean freaking huge if you've never seen one. I think this thing will cause me pain and suffering if I'm not wearing my suit here. But I have a glider somewhere. Where is my lovely glider? Right here. Let's head up to the top of the base. And we're going to go somewhere to set up this nuclear reactor. I'm wondering if I can pass the power into a immersive engineering capacitor. And I don't know how that works. I don't know if you could like build the nuclear reactor inside of, say, you know, an obsidian chamber or something like that, and if it would lower the amount of damage it does. I'd have to test that like in a creative world to know if that actually works. I'm doubting it does, but you could be completely right. It might work great. I don't honestly know. What I think I want to do is take this and try to see, can you interface these? We're getting into some experimental territory here, boys and girls. Pull up your socks. It's going to get wet. Does this interface with this gold cable? So, can I? Nope, it does not. Okay, that's all I need to know. Gold cable can go back up. I know that you can make some blast-proof blocks with Thaumcraft. What I'm thinking about doing is just doing an energy test rack like we talked about earlier. Tog. Alright, anyways, let's go find a place to set this thing up. I wanted to get a considerable distance away from my base, but not, you know, overwhelmingly far away from my base. Maybe we'll just do it right over here. This is like my testing grounds for everything else, so yeah, we'll just set it up right over here on this hill. I think this is far enough away from the base that if it were to blow up, it shouldn't impact my base directly. And I'm cool with that, because, you know, nukes. That's what Batman said. At least we're going to pretend like he did. Okay, so this is where I'm going to build my nuclear thing. So put this here, And somewhere in a bag, I have an entire nuclear setup right here. Okay, so here is a nuclear reactor. Plop that bad mamma jamma down. Man, did I close that? Are you kidding me? Give me 1 second. I gotta reopen my reactor planner here. There we go. And what did I do with my... So I'll show you guys the setup I intend to use right quick. So this is a very simple reactor. We're going to be setting it up. This has a 0% unused generation time. Takes the total time of 2 hours and 46 minutes. Maximum cycles is infinite as long as I continue to put in more fuel rods. The output is 100 EU per tick. It generates 176 heat and cools 176 heat, so this thing should never produce any heat. It should go pretty much as long as I'm able to stick fuel rods into it, which I could automate using something like an ender chest to suck out depleted rods and to put back in good rods without ever having to visit out here. Then if we set up an energy tesseract, we can pull the energy from this. So what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to get all of our little pieces out of here. So let's get all the fans first. And I'm just going to pull this up so I can reference it while I put it together. So we're going to have a fan here, here, here. I've never done these. I have no idea how well this is going to work. This is the first time I have ever used an IC2 nuclear reactor, ever. I'm not a big IC2 fan, to be honest. I used to be a long time ago when I first started playing modded Minecraft, but it's not one of my favorite things anymore by any means. I have to say I have grown to respect it a bit more playing through this pack again. They fixed a lot of the old things that I used to dislike about it, so that's cool. Okay, so that's my cooling system. And the idea is I should be able to run 6 fuel rods down here. Now we happen to have a little bit more available to us in terms of number of fuel rods. So I've got a chest here. I'm just going to set this chest down on the ground with this. This chest will extract and it will insert. And we'll put these other 6, 12 in here. There we go. So when these get used up, those will go in. Now the idea is I want to get to these depleted uranium cells, because I can put them in and grind them up and get back some uranium, but the important part is getting to this plutonium. That's what we're after. We need plutonium to make a big reactor, which is a more permanent form of power generation. This one, probably Sotog. This is not meant to be... All this is meant to be for me right now is a plutonium generator that I don't ever have to mess with. Now, all that's left for us to do at this point is to turn this thing on. I think I can do it from here. And there we go. My core temp is up 1%. I don't think it goes above that. It might, though. I'll have to keep an eye on it here. It should have stayed at 0, but it doesn't look like anything's taking any damage. It's putting out 100 EU per tick. Now, to make sure that this thing continues to run, because I'm too far away from it, technically, what we're going to do is we're just going to load up a world anchor right beside it. And that will keep... Let me make sure I'm not on any chunk lines here. So, there we go. So this system is going to keep this chunk, the chunk next to it, the chunk to this side of it, the 3 on this side, and the 3 on that side loaded at all times from now on. Right now it's not doing anything because I don't have any ender pearls in it. So let's put some ender pearls in. And there we go. We've got 8 days worth of power there. How long does it take for a uranium rod to deplete? That is the question. I have no freaking clue. I am going to assume, based off of this calculation, that it takes 2 hours and 46 minutes for a full cycle to occur. So we will be checking this much later tonight, not during the Let's Play. I'm pretty sure the Let's Play episode is probably already long enough that I need to call it Dunskies. So let's take a look at that right quick. How long of a video are you? We're only at 35 minutes. We're doing good. So the idea, like I said, the idea is we want to get to these depleted fuel rods. Let's take a look at one of those. Well, maybe. Why is it not letting me? There we go. Used. This gives us tiny plutonium. Tiny plutonium, 9 of them will give us plutonium. We want those because in big reactors, which is where I would like to be, to build your uranium fuel rods, we need to be able to get pellets of RTG fuel. The only way to get pellets of RTG fuel is to combine dense iron plates with 3 plutonium. We need 2 of these. So I need, in essence, 6 plutonium to get this started to build the smallest big reactor that I want to build. Now, I would like to see if I can convert this to RF. Because I think I can. I don't know that I can, but I think I can. I think I can. I think I can. So we're going to set down a thing here. And this currently does not have charge in it. Good. And I think I got some stuff. Yep, right here. So we're just going to come off the front of this and into the insertion point here. And put those together. And it does, in fact, convert it into RF. And that is awesome. So, since that's the case, and we're going to drop off the rest of this uranium because I don't want to run around holding it. I think I can take off this suit, but I don't know. We're about to find out. I don't think I'll take any radiation damage with the setup that I have running on this. Huzzah! We can come in and interact with it. That's great. Okay, let's head back up to our base for a second. I want to do one last quick test before... There are a lot of setups, actually. Tog has asked, he wonders if there's any different setups that can run indefinitely, but burns up the... that can't run indefinitely, but burns up the rod faster. There are. They're called breeder setups, and there's a lot of different ones. I wanted something simple to start with, because I don't want to blow up my base, and I've never used nuclear power before. I tested how big the blast radius of one of these was, if I were to have it running in this room, and it basically takes out the entire top of my base, every item I have in here, all the way down to my mob spawner. My entire mountain is basically gone. And I'm not interested in having that happen with the first time that I use a nuclear reactor, so I'm willing to be patient with it right now to get to a big reactor. Now, what I wanted to check was I have a spare handy dandy thing right here. Let's grab this. I need something that needs power right now. How are you doing? You're doing good. You're doing all the good. Come on, come on, and come on. You just keep right on pumping. We've got 96 piles of... Yes, that is beautiful. That is absolutely gorgeous. Okay, I'll throw that in there for now. I need a way to drain down... Didn't I just pick up a capacitor bank? Where did that thing go? Oh, there it is. I'm a derp. So what I'm doing is I'm just going to burn up some of the fuel in my jetpack. Let's go sleep right quick. And that way I can throw my jetpack to suck up some of the charge here. And I do not take any credit for that nuclear build that I just used. I found that on Reddit or somewhere, and it was like, yeah, produces a decent little bit of RF per tick and EU per tick, and I don't have to worry about it blowing up. We'll start off with that route since I know nothing about this, device. Okie dokie, hokey pokey. Okay, this thing's fully charged. Let's drain it down a little bit. And we'll just set this side to show me output, input. There we go. We've got about 100,000 RF gone. Do I have any power lines on me? Anywhere? Bueller? I have so many big bags now, it's ridiculous. got these, but I don't really want to use those. It's fine. We'll use those. Nah, we'll just move it. Boop. Okay, so pop that down. And we're getting a pretty solid 1,000 per tick out of that. That's not bad. I need to find a better way to drain that. I guess I could just go build one. Because I can use that to make a 25 million RF in a minute. Yeah, we'll do that. Alright, people on the stream, we'll be right back. Or on YouTube, we'll be right back. Alright, YouTubers, welcome back. So I was able to drain this completely out of power. It now has 0 RF. I used my ender quarry right over there to drain it down right quick. And we're going to see how fast it gets charged back up by this setup here. So we need to change this back side to an input. And there we go. Let's see what we get up to. So we're pulling in 1,024 per tick RF, but I'm pretty sure that part of that's going to be just the buffer off of this machine. So we're going to have to wait for that machine to buffer out. I'll tell you what we'll do is we'll move our ender quarry over here just to continually put a drain on it. Seems like a legit idea to me. So it seems that the max this thing can output is 1,024. Is there a higher level immersive? I think there's a higher level immersive engineering capacitor I could be using as well. Yeah, these things can store 4 million RF. Okay, I wonder what their output level is. We'll have to play around with those as well. All right, so what we'll do is we'll have this set up like right here, and we'll set this up as an output to the side. There we go. So that's putting power into this bad mamma jamma. And I'll just set this quarry up to do like from here to here. Well, let's not have it quarry the same area as the nuclear reactor. I don't think it's going to matter, but let's go from there to there. Okay, and let's go over here and grab our other stuff. So pull all these off. Okay. Where's my pickaxe? Right there. Okay, perfect. Pop this, this, and this. Alright, one of you is going to have stuff in it. It's you. Okay, you can hang out there for a minute. And what we'll do is we'll set up the upgrade. There's speed. There's silk touch. Okay, here's our chest. We'll set a second chest up right here beside it to buffer. He'll extract. He will insert. And he will insert. Okay, so if I right click this, it's going to start draining the power out. Are we dead yet? We're dead. So apparently this does not work to put power in. I thought it did. Or actually it does. It does. It does. Because these are still putting this in here. If I pick that up. It's very weird. I guess because they're perfectly balanced. But let's pick this up for a second. Alright. How much do we get? We're getting 400 RF a tick. 398 RF a tick. Basically being transferred through the medium voltage capacitor into the capacitor. I don't know. So yeah, this is going to put out 400 RF a tick is what it's putting out. So that's basically the equivalent of like 4 water mills. 4 of my water mills put that out. So yeah, this is the equivalent of 4 water mills. This one nuclear reactor. So that's good to know. So there you go, YouTube. As usual, thanks for watching. If you liked it, like it. If you'd like to see more like it, subscribe. You guys take it easy. Be good to one another, and I'll see you next time. Laters.